Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. A major aerial assault launched by Russian forces on Kyiv overnight has resulted in at least 5 deaths, including a 12-year-old girl, and dozens of injuries, according to UPI. The attacks, which involved over 670 drones and 56 missiles targeting 180 sites across Ukraine, also hit Kharkiv and Odessa. A 9-story residential block, a nearby house, and 17 other apartment buildings were destroyed in Kyiv. Interior Minister Ihor Klimenko confirmed the recovery of several bodies. With searches continuing for more missing individuals, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky noted that these actions contradict Russian President Vladimir Putin's recent claims that the war was coming to an end, while Foreign Minister Andriy Sybiha urged international pressure on Moscow. According to Leonid Zalbao, Iranian media outlets have reported that the Iranian Navy allowed a group of Chinese vessels to traverse the strategically vital Strait of Hormuz. Tasnim news agency indicated that this passage, conducted under an Iranian-managed transit agreement, began on Wednesday evening, May 13, following a request from Beijing and a consensus on the management agreement. This development follows Iran's substantial blockage of shipping through the strait since February 28 due to a conflict involving the United States and Israel. The Strait of Hormuz is critical, handling approximately 1/5 of global oil and liquefied natural gas shipments, as well as other major commodities. Its control by Iran has led to global market volatility and provided Tehran with significant leverage amid a U.S. naval blockade on Iranian ports. U.S. Treasury Secretary Besson, speaking from Beijing while accompanying President Trump, emphasized that the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz is in China's best interest, expressing confidence that Beijing would exert all efforts to ensure its reopening through negotiations with Iranian leadership behind the scenes. Philippine Senator Ronald De La Rosa, who is wanted by the International Criminal Court (ICC) for alleged crimes against humanity, has escaped from the Senate building. De La Rosa had sought refuge within the Senate premises. His departure occurred amidst chaos on Wednesday night, triggered by gunshots fired by building security personnel during an altercation with a government agent. This incident reportedly created an opportunity for the senator to slip away unnoticed. A police investigation is currently underway, and authorities are looking into suspicions that the chaos was staged to facilitate De La Rosa's escape. Senate President Alan Cayetano stated that there was no obstruction of justice as he had not seen an ICC arrest warrant for De La Rosa and maintained the senator was free to leave. Critics, however, have called for accountability from Cayetano and the Senate security chief. De La Rosa, a former national police chief under President Rodrigo Duterte, faces ICC charges related to alleged murders during the anti-drug crackdowns. The political climate in the Philippines is tense, with ongoing disputes between allies of former President Duterte and the current administration under President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. From NPR. NHK reports that foreign ministers from the BRICS group of emerging economies are holding a 2-day meeting in New Delhi, India, where the ongoing conflict in Iran is expected to be the central topic. Among the key attendees is Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araqchi, alongside Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov and the UAE's Minister of State Khalifa Shaheen Al-Marar. India, serving as the group's chair this year, emphasized the importance of dialogue and diplomacy. According to Foreign Minister Subramanyam Jaishankar, during the meeting, Iran's Araqchi asserted that his nation has been a victim of illegal expansionism and warmongering, urging BRICS members and the international community to condemn alleged violations of international law by the United States and Israel. However, participants hold divergent views. The UAE, for instance, has strongly condemned Iran's military actions as an apparent act of aggression. The primary challenge for the BRICS group is to achieve a consensus on a joint closing statement regarding the complex situation. Severe weather, including dust storms, heavy rain, and lightning, has claimed the lives of at least 96 people and injured over 50 in the northern Indian state of Uttar Pradesh. Officials stated that the majority of deaths were attributed to falling trees, collapsing structures, and lightning strikes. Emergency teams have been deployed across the affected districts to provide aid and compensation to families impacted by the destructive storms, which have also caused widespread damage to homes and crops, particularly in rural areas. These storms are a common occurrence in northern India during the pre-monsoon season, from March to June. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.